Okay, so I was in the studio a few minutes ago with my friends, and I got a call from one human being like that, and he was like, in-law, in-law, just study hospital, just study hospital. I'm like, I didn't want to have a conversation here seated with my co-hosts. I just said, okay, let me just step out a bit so we're not set for our show yet. And then I stepped out to go have the call outside. This guy was like, the fibroid, no, appendix burst in my sister's tummy and she needed an operation and all that. I'm like, calm down. Where is she? Said FMC. I said, okay, I'll come to the hospital. I was doing this to finish the conversation so I can call my sister. And I said, no, he wants me to talk to the doctor, and then this other guy takes the call like the doctor and says, hey, yeah, I need to deposit money right now. I said, I'm coming to the hospital. He said, no, I should deposit the money, and they dropped the call. And I sat back to call my sister, and then my sister is saying she's lying down, she's fine. So that brings us to the topic of cyber insecurity. Like, this comes in different forms. This is just my story. I know my other host has the same experiences.
I think like the staff on the show too, a worker on the show too had the same experience, the same appendix,
the same storyline.
Yesterday, I believe before yesterday, the same storyline, the same like, you know what I mean? So the same set of people. Now that brings us to asking the question: How do these people get our numbers?
That's my problem.
How do they get?
I think we actually push too further. First of all, what is cyber insecurity?
Yeah.
That is where we should actually start from. Because before we go into people getting our numbers, that means this is a thing. For it to have like double occurrences within a week
in the same
few days
environment,
it means that this is just us here. It means it's happening at other places at different times, and people are not sensitized enough to know what is going on. So let's look at, what do you understand by cyber insecurity?
Okay. Are you going to talk and I speak English?
No, in your own terms. Like, what do you understand?
From a layman's angle, I feel that cyber insecurity just goes to tell the how open and how penetrable this space is.
Okay.
And also those loopholes that have been built by these scammers.
Okay.
And also we, the consumers of this internet, some things we permit that allows them gain access to us and
unauthorized access.
Yes, and then affect us. That's the way I see
okay.
Cyber
as someone that's into tech, cyber insecurity is the vulnerability and unauthorized access to our digital systems, which can actually include our phones, our social media handles, your laptop, your statement of accounts. These guys can actually infiltrate into your system.
Anything.
It goes different ways. When your Facebook is hacked, it's cyber insecurity. When your Instagram is hacked, it's cyber insecurity. When someone calls you from nowhere, how far you don't get job, the job now 150. Pay 10,000 naira to come for the interview. You after
I get work for NNPC.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's actually cyber insecurity.
Okay, the thing is, okay, like a few years ago, I did the course on intelligence techniques and cyber operations.
Okay.
Yeah, and maybe I must have forgotten a lot, but then I still know a few things. I know that one of the ways they get your number is, there was a time when this Google Work SMS was raining.
Yeah.
You understand? And then they automatically generate numbers of people living in a particular vicinity.
Yes,
that's the one. They generate numbers. And because most people feel that it is MTN or these are social network providers.
That is not even true.
So, but that's not true.
MTN cannot even give out your number without
MTN
proper court order.
Any details without proper court order.
True.
That's the truth. So one, they generate numbers. Two, when like there's a way they put out some softwares to monitor a particular environment, and then when they monitor this environment, they now look at what platforms or the things you've done or your Facebook account that's associated with that number.
It's quite easy for
that's associated with that
number. Your
number.
contacts nowadays.
Yes. When they generate the number, they now look for platforms you've registered that number on. Like for example, if you are looking for a job, you understand. With the platforms you've registered online with those numbers, they already know that okay, this person is actually in search of a job.
Yeah.
Now, if they can search you on Facebook through or maybe you've posted something that has to do with pregnancy or stuff like that, they know what they're calling you for.
Yeah.
You understand? Or you posted your siblings, they have clues on what they're calling you for. And because see, let me tell you, this thing is a full-time job. Nobody say person go come out in the morning, do a different job, now come out in the night. They have time a lot of persons are in a building doing these
the
things.
same thing,
You
literally.
understand? So they have time to look into a lot of people's data and a lot of people's business.
Because
Now
that guy was very specific. He
Very
said
specific.
my younger
sister. He has maybe,
and she said he's my younger sister's husband, and my younger sister is married. So
and
it's
that's why
too
I tell
close.
people
most times,
the kind of things you post.
most times it might be from your post.
Yes.
Most times it's just a coincidence,
It's just a
literally.
question, yeah.
Do you get?
Yeah,
Because
sometimes, yeah.
I've gotten a call like, my mother no dey sick anything. Do you
Yeah.
get? So I just knew it was scam. I'm like, okay, so what's your number? What's your account number? Let me be getting details. Just like people that call you for a job too.
Yeah.
You applied here, come to so place for interview, pay money before you come. These are serious cyber
Cyber
insecurity.
Oh
And
wow! Thank God I remember. I'm going to share my experience in Abuja. Let's keep going.
you can share it now.
All right, quick one. Let me share my experience when I finished NYSC in
Okay.
2017. When I had come back from camp and I was already following up 3 months before the time a recruiting group, you get online, that we met on Facebook. I and my colleagues, and because I was too ambitious, I wanted to
Get a job
get
by all
on with
means.
it, ginger. So immediately I got home, I took on with it. My dad gave me transport. I left off for Abuja because I was already in communication with them. So upon getting to Abuja, they had expected me to come earlier in the day, but I got there in the evening because they wanted us to. They were in communication with me and telling me that some of that were already done. Why am I late and all that? So I got there in the evening. So I was waiting in the restaurant because in an open space, and they came. They took me out. On getting to one open space where others were, just about 4 of us, I and 2 girls and another guy. The first question that they pumped to us was, so, and I believe say on go from where on from, come Abuja.
Wow.
To get job.
Are you serious?
And I'm like, calm down. What's his name?
Why?
I was like, sir, I don't understand. He was okay, that I should bring the document that I came with. I brought that. He asked me for passport. I sat my passport and gave to them. So they put it somewhere else, and they're like, let me just cut this short. They told us one after another to go look at the mirror on the wall. So the question they'll ask is, what do you see? Do you get? So I'm like, I just see a reflection of me. I don't know what the other people were seeing because they were taking us into somewhere to go check.
You guys are not scared at that point.
I was worried. What will I do? Are you okay? He's not alone. They were at that point. So I'm trying to cut this story short, so we don't go to. If I want to give you nitty-gritty, I'll tell you when people came in and were holding things. So at that point, we're weak beyond. There was nothing we could do.
And this is a real life story.
It happened to me.
It's Hollywood, though.
I mean, I shouldn't bring this up on this show, but I have close friends that know this story. My family knows this story. Everybody in my house knows this story. So they took us when that I want to believe that it's the prayer of my mother and mine that saved me. I didn't see anything, I saw myself. So I come back from there and then sat down. Long story short, they took my ATM card. That one I said I was saying for NYSC that I don't want to touch. They scraped. How they scraped, I did not know because they took my phone. I didn't even know I was getting debits. They scraped over 300,000 from my account. They took my laptop. They took that new phone I got that I wanted to change.
Jesus Christ.
They did all this, and then the only good thing that happened to me, I don't know about others, is that they told one particular guy take me out. What I didn't know is that they had rented a room somewhere for me, and then took me there. I was begging this guy. The point is that they took me on a bike to this, and it was late. If you know Abuja very well, you know where they call Jukoi, more like close to Mararaba, all those outskirts. We were in Abuja and they moved from Abuja to we traveled that far, so it got later in the night. You get for this thing that happened. So they kept me there. So lucky enough, nobody touched me, nobody beat me because obviously I'm giving them all that I had. Wait till again, they won't carry me to.
They don't collect money from me. They
took my brother's number. They took my brother's number. So they wanted to get more.
Oh,
for my brother abroad.
like held you.
This was kidnapped.
Wow.
This was kidnapped from cyber. I'm thinking about it because I got this from that space.
Yeah.
So they called my brother. My brother started doing his own. Begged them. I don't know if my brother gave them money. He never told me. All I know is that this guy treated me kindly to that extent. Left me there and my bag.
Didn't you have the urge to run away or something?
Run from where to where? This guy took me on a bike, 2 persons. So if I shout, if I shout, they will stab me to death. You could value your life first now.
Yeah.
So I wanted them to get done, their life first, get mad to tell story. All I did was wake up in the morning in that hotel. I was crying. I said, God, what is this?
So how were you able to live there?
I just woke up. I started working because they put money inside my wallet. They put 7,000 naira inside my wallet.
Back.
I swear.
This would
And dropped a note that I should make sure I take the next available big car in Mararaba and go back to Port Harcourt.
Oh my God, this is serious.
No, this is let me tell you, we need to be very careful of the kind of things we register for online, because from what he said, he actually opted into this thing. Not like
I did. I was
as in they found.
But this is how the cyberspace is it can be a safe space and it can actually be an unsafe space. So we have to be really careful because most of the killings that actually happen, it starts from online.
And these were ritualists.
Yes, they would have just.
They could have been ritualists. And why would they tell us to go to the mirror in the first place?
So then we need to be very careful about Neo.
What you subscribe to,
what
link you click,
I think the major thing is there should be a lot of sensitization on cyber security itself because most people don't even know. You see attachment, you click. You see link, you click.
Just click.
You share your birthday.
And you now who send to another person.
Exactly. Share your birthday. You see, we have sent you a gift. Click it. You
call
click.
This number.
Call this number.
Birthdays are the most.
You see some send to 20 people to get 1 million naira. You start sharing. You start sharing. Like me personally, I don't click on links.
Who says?
No matter the person that sent me a link, I used to ask, what is this link? I've had a serious issue with my elder sister. I know she'll see this. Serious issue. She sent me a message, it was a link. I'm like, sis, what is this? She said, click it, check it. I said, what is in the link, ma? She said, won't I? I said, I will not, if let heaven fall. Until I know that it is from you and I know what it is for, I will not click it because my Facebook has been hacked and it is from click a link sent by a family member. That's what they collect my Facebook.
But then do you know that apart from clicking links, the Wi-Fi you join sometimes, you see free Wi-Fi you don't join.
Of course, now your data is being breached.
Then you automatically give them access to it. Now do you know that when you even on hotspot for someone, the person that feel from the own Wi-Fi use another this thing QR code scanning and still use your data.
Your data is
like
being
your mobile
breached.
data. So do you think that someone that is a good hacker cannot even go through that QR code and gain more access into your phone? So there are a lot of things. Even English used to word before. So phishing emails and
phishing emails. Yes, true. Guys, when sometimes you get this mail, someone is requesting your details, trying to send you links and all that. Most of these emails can just be to extract information from you. Like there was a time something was trending where you get a message from like MTN that'll have these attachments and you click on it down to your account too. They finish your money.
They finish it.
And then you see it's coming from even GT Bank or it's coming from MTN. You think it's really really legit, not knowing that these are real scammers. So people need to be sensitized.
Thank God for the information that we have, because I feel like those that get mostly affected are those that are not really tech savvy, that don't really have all the. It's like our mothers. And for my mother, I have to specifically warn my mom, Biko, when you see a link, don't click.
But then this is you are talking about. Do you know that one of the ways to be cyberly secured is to stay on top of current trends. Do you know?
What do you mean by that?
Stay on top of current trend, like you are aware of what is happening.
Okay.
Do you understand? So when it wants to happen to you,
because you're already in
understand, and then you know that when something starts trending, scammers start looking for a way to scam you with it. So now, if you are on top of current trends, do you understand? You know how to
through information.
Yes, you get the first hand information.
Like most times, these guys call you. Alpha, hello. Send me one password. They send the number now. Give me the number. They
want me.
They are hacking you. Give me the number. All those urgent calls.
And most people are not aware that two-factor authentication or VFA, all these things are very,
even your passwords. Even your
passwords. Let me shock you now. You know, I've had my Facebook for close to, as in my Facebook account for more than 13 years now.
And nothing
then nobody don't hack my accounts. You understand? They have tried it several times. Even there was and even for business owners, the kind of people you employ.
They don't remember you.
Nobody go fit do anything. I'm not telling you anything. I'll tell you
after my Facebook was hacked, the person that brought it out for me, he said nobody fit hack. Nobody. I don't know what he did.
I'm telling you that nobody. When mama born, fit hack my Facebook. They should go and start it.
So what should people do to be able to shout this nobody?
No, see, the truth is one of the reasons why I'm saying, see, there's no firewall that cannot be broken.
True. Exactly. Even all those antiviruses, check your malware.
Yes, and even the antivirus itself, most of the times, it is scammers that put them out there, and then you install it on your system, and from there,
so you have to be aware of all those stuff. You have to be careful.
So, now let me tell you about the question. As what did you say?
What should they do
to be shouting?
Sure,
now the only thing that I know that you can do to be shouting as I'm shouting is to attend one or two of the courses I've attended.
Okay.
I told you earlier that I have done intelligence technique and cyber operations. Okay. Do you understand? But then actually for a layman, make sure that your account is properly secure.
Because not everyone can
Yes,
take those classes.
Yes. Make sure that your account is properly secure. Like the way you, as in the kind of passwords you choose. You get. There is a impute, create new password, and the next somebody is putting, maybe his name is Ables Ihanacho, and then he put capital letter A, small letter M B L E S S E D. Like anybody can get access to that. Do you understand?
Even down to security questions. Most times security questions are like, what is your best color? Say blue. Everybody knows blue is your best color.
Look for
you
abstract
say, what is your favorite cat? Cat. And then your passwords.
Do you know like, because I handle people's page and most of the times I'm confused about the password. And somebody telling me, nah, use a password for your account, and I'm like,
that's
you remind me.
That's not good at all.
You remind me, but that's why I forget the password. I go recover them.
Yes.
Because
I send you to something you
most of the time, I go just look and
Sure.
it's sleep as I'm saying, I just write capital letter S P P P E R S
But you
hash
actually try to save it somewhere.
exclamation and before you don't see password don't read like 15 letters.
You go suffer.
Come on now. then my 12A is on. Do you understand? So before you even get access like that, you go.
So you're saying that when we use this multi-factor authentication, it actually secures our account.
Yeah, it secures our account.
So we're actually trying to tell the layman now. We're actually trying to tell the layman now that please
Do 2FA.
MFA says
MFA,
multi-factor
yeah.
authentication. If you
Do
can't, let your password not be 1 2 3 4 5 6. Even your ATM pin. Person go check your pin now.
1 2 3
Then born which 1 2 3 4. Then born you
1990.
January 7. Your pin is 7 1. Like it is so something that is very
Right.
someone
Something
can
that
just
they
guess it.
Guess it.
It's not nice.
And this
I remember when I used to.
While growing up, our password 2468
My year of
1994 1993.
do you know the worst part? The thing is that we feel like this cyber security that we're talking about is that we should only be aware of hackers and scammers. You forget say that's your brother. When you know give 10K, they eye your ATM.
Possible.
So the way you place your ATM and they tell you what they
They
have.
can just snap the front and the back.
And the back, those 3 numbers.
Apart from
like that.
front and the back, we should all be aware that when someone goes to a POS to make withdrawal, it is untraceable.
Yeah.
So mind the way you keep your ATM cards. Apart from snapping front and back na for hacker. You understand? If you snap front and back, even self, only the front self, you don't hack your ATM. But then at least the enemy within, they very bloody. You go there very careful of all these things.
I just thought of what you just said. It's untraceable and not true.
Yes,
Because
not
the
traceable
previous
now.
person account, now you collect money. No be me.
Yes, now.
No be
Yeah, it's
lie.
not traceable.
I feel like even the government should raise up regulations. So if when you catch somebody that has kill him. There should be no for real. Let's not laughing. There should be regulations. There should be regulations.
These people are like are very jobless that they don't have anything doing when they be this.
You see people seated at a place.
Just imagine one acting as my in-law and now acting as a doctor.
I'm
They came
telling you.
prepared.
I'm telling
And
you.
the voice were
If
young man.
If you had gone further, you go shock to say they go bring lawyer.
Nurse will bust out.
Lawyer self will
Sir,
come.
help her. She's dying.
Hey,
Nurse will just bust out.
A patient will even be
They are
there.
ready.
I'm telling you, something else.
So
This
we really need to be very careful of
People
our
have to be
passwords.
careful. Let's drop advice out
Let's
there.
let's just be careful. That's the thing. And then let's like 99 said, current trends, be up to date, and let's also sensitize our families, our parents, the older
Parents.
ones, the older generations, because most of them don't know these things.
They don't.
Assuming God forbid it was your mom, the
They
person
call.
called now, should have panicked like,
Panic,
hey go, you
panic,
want to
panic.
send money.
She might even
immediately.
send.
Do you get?
If she
So
has it there.
let's be able to, like my mom, small time, she has sent me link. This link is from Facebook. I said, mommy, it's fake. Delete it. She has already clicked it, of course. Do you get? So
Because before she go send for you, she don't.
she
take
don't
her.
already click. So let's be able to send. So I've been able to tell her that mom, it's not every link that you click.
That you
Oh,
click.
sometimes send it to me first. Check it. Who is it from? Don't just click any type of link. Do you get? Then even her WhatsApp, I've made sure that I set up 2-factor authentication for her. So once in a while they'll ask her, what is your password? Down to WhatsApp, because people hack WhatsApp now.
Yeah.
People hack WhatsApp.
Yes, now.
Instagram,
Celebrities
Facebook
possess.
are big deals. Now people hack WhatsApp. So by the time you put all those 2-factor authentication, multi-factor, you try to secure your account. Then let your passwords be use
Keji
things
for-
like star, hash, exclamation, things that somebody who cannot even think of.
Yeah.
You
Like,
get?
At least make it be say before they hack am say you sef you don
Yes.
already dey.
And then let you have a Google account. You should have backup. It helps a lot because most times when this is hacked, your recovery mail will be sent to that your backup. But people don't know this.
Do you even know say wetin dey even dey shock me is say a young man will come to my office, sir please recover my password for me, my account has been hacked, and then the next question is wetin be your last password? I cannot remember. Why? Somebody set up my password for me. Why in God's name will someone set up your password for you?
And you still ask them, do you have a backup mail? No. So these are the things. These are the
So
things.
please, we need to be very careful. I see. No, there's no need for closing advice because sure you've been hearing. If you like, don't learn.
I'm sure everyone out there has had an experience one time or another. At least there's someone close to you that has had an experience. So let's just learn.
You want to
except
yourself.
you don't have a reason to value what you have. Both money,
It's not even about what you have. Your
accounts,
life is
and
even
all
at
that.
stake
Even
at
your
some
life,
point. Imagine
yeah.
what
Like my
happened to you.
experience, all right. So basically, from my experience, I was naive. I would say I really wanted. I just wanted to be out there. I wanted to be very relevant. I wanted to start working and making money immediately. So don't let those things push you. Don't let those things drive you. Be careful. Think
that's true.
twice. Also relate some of this things to other people that know
Other
better
people
than you.
share this
Seek
video to
advice.
them so they can learn.
Seek advice.
And please,
So don't get in trouble.
for those of you that don't want to learn from the video, it's fine. I used to recover hacked account too. You understand? So because I just gave her something that was spoil my business. I about to ask now. I just gave her something that was spoil my business. So in case you feel like they necessary, I did.
Guys, let's be careful out there. Biko.
Please also while clicking
Let's be
on
careful
job
out
trends, I know say we dey find job. For example, I sent out mails for customer care job and this morning like 3 different numbers don send me message. Most of those things are flagged because I belong to groups, so I know that these particular locations are flagged. Especially in Lagos. Be careful when you click job
Very
trends,
careful,
when you click job links. Be careful, please, and please like, share, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube channel because we're giving out valuable information, guys. Please share this video. We'll see you Wednesday 7 p.m. on Only Dick Showtime. This is
Busted!
Thank you, guys.
Now let's check timer.